If you're about to graduate college, congratulations on your last set of finals ever. Here's to all that hard work you've done. And while you might feel like celebrating, you also might be getting a little bit anxious about what to do with your student loans when you graduate. This month on the Repayable channel, we're going to be focusing on the basics of getting started with your student loans. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about when your first payments are coming due for your student loans, depending on what type of student loans you have. It's a quick one, so stay tuned. There are three basic types of student loans. There are the federal loans that you yourself borrowed, there are private loans that you may have borrowed, and then there could also be federal loans that your parents borrowed, which are called Parent Plus loans. We'll go through each of these types and talk about when that first payment comes due. We'll start with federal loans. Federal student loans come with a 6-month grace period. So that means after you graduate, you have 6 months until your first payment is due. The exception to this is if you consolidate your loans into a direct consolidation loan. That loan's first payment will be due 60 days after the loan is dispersed or paid out. The thing about the grace period is interest starts to accrue right after you graduate. So although you don't have to make a payment for 6 months, you will be adding on interest to the total balance of your loan that whole time. The second type of loans are private student loans. Now, private student loans vary on when their first payment comes due. Not all private lenders offer a 6-month grace period after graduation. So that means you could have to start repaying right away, or you might have 6 months until your first payment is due. The best way for you to find out is to contact your loan servicer. If you don't know who that is, you can contact your financial aid office at your college and find out who holds your loans. So your first payment on your private student loans will be due 0 to 6 months after graduation, and the best way to find out when that first payment is due is to contact your student loan servicer. The third type of student loans are the Parent Plus student loans. Now, parents are the ones responsible for repaying a Parent Plus loan. It doesn't automatically transfer to the child upon graduation. The first payment on a Parent Plus loan is due when the loan gets dispersed or paid out to the college. Parents can apply for deferment, so they might not have to make payments while the child is in college. They can also apply for deferment for 6 months after the child has graduated. The first payment on a Parent Plus loan will be due immediately after it's dispersed, or if they applied for deferment, it will be due when the child graduates or 6 months after graduation, depending on the deferment applied for. If you liked this video, please hit that subscribe button and of course give me a like. And I will see you guys next week when we talk all about what your first steps should be with your student loans after you graduate college. See you next week.